Hey, this is Paul Ridgway, AM 980 The Mission, the Twin Cities Christian Voice. So you came to Christ, and what brings you then to love Twin Cities? You came all the way from New York to Minneapolis, St. Paul area.
I sure did. Back in October, we had an outreach similar like this taking place 24/7, 1 week long in New York City.
I was there.
And it was powerful. And I was touched by the commission, the Great Commission. And these people came into my city and helped bring people to Christ. And I said, I'm coming over here. I got to do the same thing here. So that's why I'm here.
So what did you experience so far?
I had a great time. We went out to South Minneapolis. I actually did 3 shifts in a row. It was the grace of God. I went from 9 to 3 to 3 to 9 to 9 to 3. I mean, once you get out there, you don't want to stop because there's people that are hurting.
How long are these shifts?
6 hours.
Whoa, you did 18 hours in a row.
Well, there's time of worship and prayer.
Sure,
in
but that's a
middle.
real commitment. Good for you. So what did you experience?
Hungry people.
Well, Can you give an example?
Yeah, I'll give an example. We were out in South Minneapolis and just ministering out there. We ran into a group of kids, about 20-year-old, and one guy was just really hungry. You know, we began to tell him about Jesus, and he said, I grew up in the church. You know, I know Jesus. I wake up to Kirk Franklin. And I said, well, do you really know Jesus? Like, I'm talking to you. Do you have this, encounter with him? He wants to encounter you and give you hope and salvation. So I asked him if he was interested in giving his heart to Jesus right there on the street. And he said yes. And he stopped all his friends. And he said, turn around, guys. We need to all do this. So he gave his heart to the Lord. It's a lifestyle of intimacy and a lifestyle of evangelism where God's called all believers to go out in the Great Commission. And like my brother, I'm standing with him to activate the church. We all get up and go because every hand needs to be on deck.